both the batsmen have done really well. Haven't really been able to capitalize on anything loose or manage to get that run rate up. You're operating it at just a shade below 4 and over. These are the projections. If they carry on at just under 4 runs and over, they're only managing to get 195. However, Bangladesh probably want to get a lot more runs than that.
We have seen a lot of turn, but it's been consistent. So do you see them taking that aggressive route, becoming a bit more adventurous with their stroke making? It's been 54 deliveries since the last boundary was hit. Boundary production has been a real issue for Bangladesh today, despite of having two classy batters in the middle.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying earlier, that they haven't been able to get after the bowling. Yes, they've picked up the 1s and 2s, but that's not going to get you the big totals off around 280, 290. Let's have a look at the wickets so far. Omarzai picking up the opener, and of course Shantu just chipping rather an easy catch to mid-off. And it was the dangerous Saif, who I thought was looking really good, till he took that shot on and ended up giving a rather simple catch to Rashid Khan at deep mid-off. Then, of course, Ridoy and Mahiri came together and used to put this partnership together of 58 of 100 deliveries.
Well, the bowling has been out spot on from Afghanistan. Bashir on his debut, none for 25 in 4 overs. Omarzai once again stepping up, 2 for 14. He has been absolutely brilliant in the last couple of years for Afghanistan. Ghaznfar none for 16 in 4 overs, exercising control. Rashid is still searching for 200th wicket in one-day internationals. Only one boundary has been hit since the power play. Fantastic facilities here at the Jayad Cricket Stadium. There are tennis courts outside, theatre as well. This has been quite a theatre in the middle. Spinners bowling too. Batters with the pedigree and capability of negotiating spin well.
Well, Nabi, in deep discussion with captain, just talking about the angles and the sort of deliveries that they want to be bowling at the two batsmen to contain and manage that run rate. Of course, it's only operating at a shade below 4 at the moment, which Afghanistan will be very happy with as we fast approach the 30 over mark.
I think the discussion is about who should be bowling from which end, considering the stiff breeze blowing from right to left. That's the major talking point at the moment between Nabi and Hashmat Shahidi. Always the breeze, the wind always keeps changing direction here on this open field at the Jayad Cricket Stadium. Looking to restructure the field. Nabi once again. Sweeper on the offside, rather. Point on the boundary on the offside. Mid-off inside the ring. Sharp turn from Nabi.
It is sharp turn. Quite interestingly, has only conceded 10 runs as he is into his 5th over. This is ideal kind of wicket for Nabi. Bowls it rather slow and the ball does tend to sit in the wicket, so he's not the easiest guy to get into the gaps. That time, sweep shot, batsman will pick up 2. However, if I was the if I was the Bangladesh coach, I would be having a chat, or at least sending a message out to the batsman to say, you've got to be a little bit more aggressive against Nabi. He doesn't have the other one, so the ball is only really turning one way. You've got to be a little bit more proactive against him.
Interesting shot. He's trying to become adventurous, taking various routes bringing about innovation into his game, not quite getting hold of the ball. More changes in the field.
It seems a high-risk shot for just a single. Just feel that the batsmen have to have better footwork against Nabi and try and get after him a little bit. Try and put the pressure back on him. A little bit like that. As that sails well over to the boundary. 6 runs.
Partnership developing, 67 of 104. Need a sense of urgency to accelerate at this point of time. Still Nurul Jakir and Ashkin to come. Some betting left for Bangladesh. Difficult balance to maintain. Attacking at the same time, keeping wickets in hand. This is a tricky period to bat as well. Natural light fading, artificial light taking over. Skidded off the surface. Let's get a feeling slightly getting better when it comes to pace off the pitch for the spin bowlers.
Have a look at that 6 of the last ball of the previous over of Nabi. Beautiful bit of footwork. Great execution to take that man on at deep mid-on. 81 meters. His first boundary after 54 deliveries.
So Ghazenfar into his 5th over, none for 17. He's bowling with accuracy and control. Gentle breeze blowing from right to left. Deep mid wicket, man at the long on the boundary. Getting the ball to spin back into the right into the back spin. The googly, the off spin, he's got plenty of variations. Ghazenfar.
A little bit of more impetus in their approach. Both the batsmen, maybe just trying to pick up the pace. Bit of running there between the wickets. They really got to try and target, get around a score around 260, 270 at the moment. I don't think they are on for that. At the moment, they're probably looking at around 207 at the current run rate, which I don't think will be enough to put any sort of pressure on the Afghanistan batsmen.
The last couple of overs, we've seen a sense of urgency, just tossed up delivery, slightly wider as well, slow through the air, looking to entice a false stroke from the batter. We've seen urgency in running within the wicket, 6 from the previous over as well. Brilliant. The captaincy has been good from Hashmat, coming back after a long time, after having a wonderful List A tournament back in Afghanistan. The projected score, they should be looking at least 245 or more to be competitive from this juncture in the game.
Well, you know, we spoke at the start of the game that the average score on this or at this stadium is around 270. So if you're looking at 245, well, you're below par. You've got to really have a look at what kind of scores you want to be posting to put pressure on the opposition. At the moment, the opposition captain does seem in a little bit of bother. Have a look at this. Pushed into the offside. Diving stop and perhaps just maybe jarred his right knee. He feels it straight away.
Great commitment. A significant player for Afghanistan. In pain straight away. He's trying to recover His position there on the ground. Not only as a batter, especially in the chase. Soft part on the pitch. See massive damage to his knee.
The physio's having a little prod around. Quick drink, and I'm sure he'll be back on his feet. One more delivery left in this 30th over. Bangladesh 124 for 3, and this partnership now on 71. Bangladesh coach, I'm sure, hoping this partnership is what carries Bangladesh back into this game where the spin of Afghanistan has dominated so far.
Will be interesting who is going to bowl in the death overs for Afghanistan. Bashir on his debut. Azmat has been bowling over the years, 2 for 14 in 4 overs, 6 overs left for Omarzai. Rote has 4, Rashid 4 overs left.
Yeah, you would have thought that they will definitely use Omarzai at one end, and perhaps the likes of someone like Rashid Khan, the mystery of Rashid Khan at the death. That's what you would have thought they would use.
None for 20 in 4.5 overs. Gazinfar attacking with a slip, gets a short ball and pulled it majestically for how many? 6.
Yeah, smart footwork there by Ridoy. And a no ball. Well, would you believe it? Talk about rubbing salt into the wounds. Let's have a look at this. Yep, definite no ball there. And that was the shot. Rocks back Mahidi and puts it well over the mid-wicket boundary for a sixer.
Approaching his half century, 45 or 59. Free hit on offer. Shot, quick. Missed out on a potential boundary.
It was rather sharp. At the end of the 30th over, Bangladesh 131 for 3.
Winning the toss and batting first, they were 3 wickets down for 53. Since then, it's been a wonderful partnership. 78 of 111 to consolidate the innings in the batting department. Ridoy on 45, punches through the offside for a single. There's a sense of urgency, there's a sense of acceleration coming up. Seen a couple of boundaries of late.
Yeah, you can definitely see that in their body language. The batsman quick on the front foot press and then rocking back and capitalizing on anything loose, and now also the batsman able to get the ball down the ground to make sure the run rate is ticking over. Bangladesh 133 for 3 now. 18.4 overs left so far. They'll be eyeing up another 130, 140 runs off those overs left.
Three men patrolling on the boundary on the onside. Shots on again around the leg stump. Keeps changing his lines. Nabi, slow through the air as well, 81 km per hour. Once again finding the fielder. Nabi is slowing up. Deliveries, giving no pace to the batter to work with.